What's going on, people? As you see, the title on the thumbnail is called "Jack of All Trades, Master of None." You have some people. Matter of fact, before I get to rolling on to how I say, Williams is on the line as always. That comes to help me out in chopping up this dialogue that you know we tend to have.
What's up, people? Family, how's everybody doing? Anybody out there?
Right. I guess we gotta let people build up getting into.
To be able to fix the problem now.
Right.
It's a lot easier nowadays what you got, YouTube and videos and stuff like that, but you still have to have that knowledge to know about, what's what. That comprehensive skills,
Right.
you know. So that's it.
Yeah, I look at it though. Like I said, it's a necessary a thing to kind of verse yourself in a lot of different areas. I mean, not when you're young, you don't know right off bat what you really want to do. So that's the best way to kind of put your feelers out. Like, okay, let me try this. Okay, I ain't really good with this. This really ain't my bag. Let me see what this is about.
Mm-hmm.
But with doing that, it's like, okay, I'm getting versed in this trade. I kind of, mastered it to a degree. You may not have it totally, but, you're picking up something else too while you're still making money. So essentially, like I was saying before we got on, it's a hustle, you know?
Right, right. You can add it to a part of life, just like, well, let me say this. Just like, I remember when I was coming up, I would hang around, the older people, my uncles and stuff, and, they would show me stuff and, kind of tell me about what was going on. And I had my grandfather I came up with, so he showed me a whole lot of stuff too, like for the garden and how to cook for myself and, just do certain stuff, how to hunt, and, stuff like that. So it's always good to be familiar with a little something anyway.
Right.
You don't want to be walking around don't know nothing, don't know how to change a damn tire or nothing.
Right.
You know.
To me, when you're limited like that, because you hear a lot of these people professing like, I'm a business person. I'm versed in this one area, and I'm so successful. But when it comes to, like you said, changing a tire or fixing up something on the house, fixing things on the house, you blind as a broad or something. So I mean, come on. How versed can you be if you can't even at least know how to pick up a hammer or know how to, start doing some electrician work around your house or around one of your properties if you own some properties or something like that. Cut down the
Right.
costs.
If you own a car or a house or anything, if you plan on owning anything in your life, you need to pretty much know some kind of background or know what it's going to take to keep it maintained. That maintenance. You gotta be some kind of way with familiar about, not saying that you know everything, but you don't want to get beat out of your money in the long run because you don't know nothing.
Right.
So, a lot of people, they successful and they, millionaires and billionaires, but they still don't know how to do certain things, and that's where, other people can come in, you know what I'm saying, and overcharge them because they don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And anybody, if you don't know, then you're gonna pretty much get beat the whole way through life because you don't know.
Right. So instead of being caught up, because like I said, it's people that profess this and tell people that, oh no, this way of life, this is not the route to go. But in reality, you don't really know when you're young which way you're really gonna go. So someone that's at a certain age already, and
Mm-hmm.
once you get older, it's hard to be a jack of all trades. You got to kind of have that down
Yep.
pat kind of early. Once
Yep.
you start reaching towards your late 30s and your mid and late 40s, that becomes a strange territory. So essentially, you are who you are at that particular moment.
Yep. It makes you a very vulnerable, weak individual later on through life because you lacking that knowledge. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not saying it's like I said, not saying that you have to know everything about it, but you want to be familiar with something that you're dealing with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just like if you're going, like you said, if you purchasing a house or something, or if you buying a house, it may need a little work to it. You know what I mean? So you got to do maintenance on that house. Even if you got to cut grass, you know, some people don't even know how to cut grass, man.
Right.
You know, they don't even know how to crank the lawnmower or nothing. You know,
Right.
so you know, it's good root knots and good things to know to pick up on and have in life. You know, it'll take you a long way in life without you having to, spend a lot of. You got some people just want to spend money and don't worry about it. I ain't got to look and learn. I just pay somebody to do it. You know what I mean?
Right. But what you saying that's another form of being a trick.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you don't know no better. So this is what you're doing. Well, I got to spend my money because I'm too eggshell head to even pick up a book or eat. Like we in the future now, you can watch a YouTube on how to do something
Right.
and get versed in whatever you trying to get versed in, so you don't have to play yourself out the pocket.
Yeah. It's just like this, man. You get a flat tire on the side of the road. What you gonna do? You gonna figure out how to change that tire. You gonna call a wrecker to come pull it. You know what I mean?
Right. And what's so funny? Look, you could be with a little something you just met, and you catch
Yeah.
that flat. And then,
Yeah.
well, baby, I don't know how to do it. So then, yeah, okay, I could call the service for him to come do it and stuff. And, he pull
Yeah.
up in his truck that he's contracted out that, he own his own business. It's like, look,
Yeah.
you with this dude that's basically like you. I mean, why
Yeah.
don't you get with someone like me so you don't have to worry about, being in a
Yeah.
situation and not, knowing what to do. I know what to do.
Exactly. You got Joker pull right up and take your girl from you because you don't know nothing.
Right.
you know, you think you could. Sometimes you think you can pay your way through life, and it ain't all about that. Sometimes you got to have some kind of sense, common sense, and you got to have comprehension skills, and you got to be willing to learn. You know what I mean?
Right.
And everybody ain't stable like that. And, some people don't want to really learn. They just want to feel like, oh, I got a few dollars in my pocket, or I can fix it. You know what I mean? It's just like how we got beat back in the days when we had car trouble and your water pump went bad or something, and then you go to the mechanic and the mechanic tell you, hey man, you need a whole nother motor, man. You know what I'm saying? You like, golly, I know it ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they trying to beat you, you know what I'm saying? Because they figuring you don't know no better. So they'll told you like that, like making it seem like they putting a whole nother engine in your car, and in reality, they just changed the water pump on it.
Right.
You know
And they
what
done
I'm saying?
came up on you. And you probably done financed they vacation or them going to do some gambling on the weekend or something like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
people that, are what's the word I'm looking for?
Dishonest.
Yeah, dishonest. They move like that. But I'm just saying the people that feel that they don't need to learn anything else. I don't need to be versed in. Okay, I done got this high powered European vehicle, but I don't
Yeah,
really know what the cost be once it breaks down and things like that. Come on,
yeah.
you can't be like that.
Mm. All they want to do is put gas in and go.
Right.
They ain't thinking about, I'm going to have fun for about 2 or 3 months, but once the battery or something go dead, I might be out of $400 or $500 just on the battery.
Right.
Or the starter or some alternator or something, you know what I mean? So,
Now I done missed a few people chiming in. Shy said, "What's good, Rick? What's good, Williams?" And Lisa Smith came in and said, "Hey, Rick. Hey, Williams." And then Low came in and said, "What's good, y'all?" And then she's speaking to Low, and she's speaking to
okay,
Shy. So yeah, all the people that really be chiming in on Too Cool to Con is here.
the family is here. Thank y'all, people, man.
Right.
I don't think we would be able to do it without y'all, even though y'all was coming on before me. So it take everybody to keep this thing going.
Right.
Shouts out to the people, Yep.
But what do you now tell me this? I mean, I know why my last particular video that I posted up is receiving the type of the count is probably receiving higher count, but
Right.
what was said within that particular podcast,
Uh-huh.
I think the powers that be don't want that to go out to the masses like it should.
Yeah, they got a grip on that right about now, but you know they trying to put a handle on where we can't nobody speak they free freedom free speech.
Right.
They only let, like you said, they only let, like just say for instance you got 100,000 subscribers and you get ready to go on live or whatever. They probably gonna only let 20,000 know or 10,000 know or 5,000 know. They ain't gonna just send out to everybody.
No.
So that old algorithm thing. Then you talking about something that's positive and something that's really truthful. They're gonna really try to shut you down.
But I look at it
So
like this. Think about it like this. The article that I linked in there, and if anybody hasn't seen it, go there and you can go in the description. You see the article.
mm,
Essentially, they're marrying the Patriot Act
right,
on this sex trafficking and human trafficking. So with that being said, since that's on there, the Patriot Act been around since 2001, since what
mm-hmm,
happened up in New York.
right,
With that being said, so people that's participating in whatever lifestyles or whatever people are proclaiming on these different platforms and stuff, that means they're automatically watching you. So if you're not too legit to quit out here, they're automatically in your business. A lot of people are, well, I don't know if I'm under surveillance. It's called the
mm,
NSA. They listen to every single calls. They listen to everything that you put up on these different platforms. And they,
right,
they know your location. They know your geolocation. So think
right,
about this. You may have family members. You may be, dealing with, who knows you're dealing with.
right,
They got all the resources to get like what? Let me
yeah,
think. If you got kids, like CPS in your business,
yeah,
like okay, you're moving like this. Well, I'm not. I'm good. I'm not moving like that. Well, we got all the backlogs of all your old videos and things like this where you're
yeah,
claiming certain things. So come
yeah,
on now, we're not stupid.
yeah. I watched that link you sent me yesterday where you was talking about what they was talking about what's going on over there in China.
Right.
And man, shoot, we ain't too far from that here.
Exactly.
That one world dictatorship is just right around the corner. The people ain't paying no attention. They need to wake up and see. You know what I'm saying? You know, all this presidency, it's just a bunch of bullshit for real.
Right.
I think they're trying to just take this thing to a one world government, like like over there in China and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can see, it seems like it's heading that way in the next few years. With
Right.
all the with all the technology and stuff that they do have already. Just think about it. They already got everything they need. It's already being implemented, set up, and implemented. They just ain't putting into effect like China done. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's basically here already. All they got to do is trick the people into voting it in, you know what I'm saying, or getting it passed through the legislature, and then boom, there you go, there we go, we all screwed up just like that,
Right.
you know. And
It, no,
we
go
gonna
ahead.
be we gonna be thinking it's all good because it's like technology this and technology that, but at the end result, we're gonna be in a cube, a box, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have us all cornered off. So
But let me, cause Lisa Smith said, if they ask you, wait a minute, she said, if they ask your kids shit, they're watching you. Most definitely, Lisa Smith. If
oh yeah,
any police, any CPS service, child protection services ask
yeah,
your kids anything, they're on your ass.
yeah,
Most definitely.
yeah,
I guess people try to downplay it to themselves, like, oh no, I'm good. No, you could tell a person's moving paranoid when they're always looking around their shoulder and stuff. That means they live in foul. I peep body actions when
right,
someone's moving like that.
right.
They're worried about something because it's something that they're doing. You
That's
know,
right. You done something. Either you done something or you up to something.
right?
You know what I mean? So it's one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Either you done something and you paranoid about what you done, or you thinking about doing something or it is in motion. So you just gotta be skeptical and watch these people around. Watch our surroundings these days because it's just like it's just getting worse and worse every day. It ain't getting no better, man. It's like they trying to roll it. They trying to they saying make America great again. They trying to roll it back for real. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so they actually trying to take it back to the damn 1800s. Seems like Wild West or something. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know that's how they want it. Seems like it. You know.
Yeah, so back to tying into what you were saying, but when I sent you the link about essentially social credit and how there's surveillance and everybody. I mean, you got, like I said, you got these certain platforms. I ain't saying who they are, but you could tell
Right.
by the stuff that they're saying. If you're promoting some kind of lifestyle that is not legal in America,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't legal in America. So, and you seeing people that's participating in a certain lifestyle and they're getting football numbers for this kind of stuff. Why would you
Mm-hmm.
even want to listen to anything like that? I
Yeah.
mean, to me, that's a sure shot for you going to the penitentiary.
Exactly. Because what they doing is they start with the big boss players first. And so you know, like you said, if they giving Bill Cosby and R. Kelly numbers and all these folks numbers, you know what I mean? Them people that's got money. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? And they can, so all that's trickling down on, the regular normal person who ain't really got that much, and the pain gonna hit them even harder. You know what I mean?
right,
So yeah, it's scary. They gonna if they coming at them, they're gonna be after everybody. They're making an example.
right. But see, I look at it, you have the little young types that ain't really experienced the world. And I think, oh man, y'all just trying to hate on, players that's trying to get it. No,
Yeah.
because you'll be the same one that's locked, behind the wall, and
Yeah.
asking for someone to put something on your books or put something
Yeah.
on your canteen when you're taken away from the world. The female that you said nobody can get. You know, the partner that you thought that wasn't doing shit is pumping all kind of lead up in her now and getting all kind of dough from her, and not from a senator kind of way. She just want to give it to him because she like him. You know,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Man, a lot of times they put themselves in that situation too.
right,
You out there doing this and doing that, and then you meet a girl, and she like the way you moving and you hustling, and then everything all good, and once everything goes bad, you know what I'm saying? You can't expect for her to wait on because she used to a certain status now. You done got her up there now making money every day, and you spending this on her every day. Now you locked up. She ain't used to that. She ain't getting that treatment no more. What you think she gonna do? She gonna find somebody else who's gonna treat her just like that, or not better.
right.
You know?
But this even playing the more hand what Lisa Smith said people listen to church aunties and people living in trap houses. Now, church aunties, I take that from, it's someone that's, probably was successful in a certain lifestyle back in the 1970s, but they're still rocking that same kind of do and ain't got no broad that's actually paying them. So now they done took it upon themselves to pimp brothers out of dough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're running down information that is going to get them caught up in something that like I said, they're creating new laws all the time, and we're seeing it right before our face. Like I
Yeah.
said, that law that I posted up there about them marrying the Patriot Act on to human
Yeah.
trafficking and sex trafficking, that means you're a domestic terrorist. They can do whatever they want to you. They can hold you for an amount of time that they don't have to give you a date
Yeah.
whenever they release you. I mean, if you were seeing everything that was going on when they were capturing, those people over there, because remember, it always starts over there and then it comes over
Right.
here.
Right.
So, you'll start saying, well, my family, he been locked up. They ain't giving no out date or nothing. I mean, it's like they holding you in suspension, like you're an
Yeah.
inanimate object. But like I
Exactly.
said, you listen to these people that's keeping you on stuck, ain't got no broad, ain't got. See, the reason why a lot of them got to kind of, come up with these kind of schemes and things like this, because, a lot of them did things where they got into the category of misdoing something. When you misdo something, you get that felony tag on you. Now you got to come up with some kind of new kind of some new kind of drag to try to run on people so you can
Uh-huh.
get your kibbles and bicks because no corporate America don't want you. So essentially, you're creating your own, but you're running scams and cons on people, and that's why
Exactly.
my channel is called Too Cool to Con. We dispose the con. When you try to run
Right.
con on somebody, we're gonna expose it. So
Right.
none of that's flying over here. Matter of fact, I love to debate anybody on this particular issue if they feel any kind of different about it. I'm not saying you can't be successful, but there ain't nothing wrong with being a jack of all trades. I mean,
Yeah.
you could once you get something down, you get into the groove of okay. I sell rims. I find rims for a low price, and I sell rims and do that, or I done got a moving truck, and I got some brothers do moving, or different ways to get paid around here where you don't got to worry
Exactly.
about people being in your business or accosting your children about some ill that you done did.
Right, man. Over the years of my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm familiar with it and I believe I can do it, I ain't the, the smartest person in the world, but I ain't too hard to catch on. You know what I'm saying? If I seen something big once or twice, I can go back and do it again. You know what I mean? It ain't hard for me to catch on and really fix nothing. I can build or do whatever. But the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? You can, like you said, you can sell rims and cars and all this and all that, but at the end of the day, when all that stuff, how you gonna feed yourself?
Right.
You
But
know what
Williams,
I'm
tell me this.
saying?
What do you think about saying
God damn.
right? How do
God
they
damn.
do that?
They got to have a good food that's willing to pay that much.
Right, a good fool. You
They got
said it
a duck.
right there.
They got to have a duck for real. You know, shoot, $600 from just for some confidence. I don't know about doing that right about now, but the preachers.
Right, right.
and
But
maybe the counselor or whatever, you know what I mean? They might hit you for a little money every week or two or whatever.
okay,
So,
now let me play devil's advocate because they're gonna be like, well, see, they're hating by saying that. I'm selling confidence.
yeah, some people say dope, they say hope.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
that's the
Hope
truth. You know
sellers.
what I mean?
They hope dealers.
Yeah, that's all it is. Some people say dope, they say hope. You
Mm,
know, it don't get no plainer than that. You know what I mean? They go to church, and I ain't got nothing against church or whatever because we got some good people in there too. You know what I mean?
right.
But for the ones that ain't no good in there, we got to call them out. You know what I mean? So shit, them the ones that be going there trying to pimp the damn the congregation and everybody and get them out their money. Why is all them? Like I said, I ain't hating on nobody, nothing like that. Because everybody got their own way of hustling and that. But damn, why do all the preachers and shit got nice houses and nice cars? They kids doing good and in private schools and all that, and then everybody else in the damn ghetto fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The
And then
church don't fit.
probably turn around and use that in their sermon, like, yeah, and these just
Yeah,
these brothers that's in the hood that ain't doing nothing, and they ain't. I mean, if you're
yeah.
leeching them, I mean, I wonder why they ain't doing good, cause you
Yeah.
playing the leech part.
You see where those churches be at, and then they have the drug dealing and stuff going on right next door.
Mm-hmm.
So they let you know right there that the church ain't right. Because if the church was right, you know what I'm saying, the devil wouldn't be nowhere near that motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't go in there and preach about the drug dealers and this and that right there when you study. The plate ain't passing them up when they go in there. They put in the plate too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Now we done had some more people who came in. Joe Frank came in and he said, what's going on? What it do?
what's up, Joe Frank?
And,
People,
and then what else he said? He said just down right now the paper ain't right. Trying to hit it with another angle.
yeah, we gotta try all angles, man. That's why we say this is jack of all trades. You gotta be able to make that shit shake any kind of way you can make it shake, man. The
Huh.
more you know, the more you make it dope, man. You know, I just try to teach you. Well, I'm just blessed to be able to come up and be able to, you know what I'm saying, learn from the older people. Like I said, I hung around, older people all my life.
Right.
And I had my grandma and my grandfather to, show me how to work the garden and, plan and feed myself, prepare the food to feed myself and, how to hunt and, how to fix on you. If you're going to own a car, you need to know how to at least fix on it when it breaks down. And, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Or
You know,
have a partner that that
Yeah,
y'all doing some trade off in some kind of way where it ain't gonna
yeah.
be too bad. Okay, you doing something for him, he's doing something
That's
for
right.
you, something like that at least.
Everybody in the community, at one point in time, everybody in the community knew somebody they can go to get the job done without having to bring, Mr. Charlie in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you needed a tire, some fix. You could probably go right around the corner in your home, but break that motherfucker down for you. He ain't got to go to the tire shop and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll break that motherfucker down right there for you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now, Lo said, I know churches that be wanting your tax statements. Man,
Yeah.
they really up in the business trying to know what your revenue is really looking like.
They got ATMs in the churches and all kind of stuff, man. Memberships, and you got to pay to get in a certain membership, and where I'm at down here, man. Shoot, they go to the casino and everything.
Mm.
They gamble and everything. I say, man, you know.
Now,
Man,
what's this? Shah said they say not to judge, but they are the main ones judging. Most definitely, it's all types like that. I just call the actions how I see it. I ain't calling so much the person, even
that's
though
right.
we oftentimes want to go in on a person that's taking care, putting out these type of actions. I'm going out
Right,
on the actions. You
right.
doing
They
this, that
say,
you living foul. You sending foul things out into the universe by
right,
trying to you know get somebody out their funds for
right.
some
And,
something
and,
that's
and, and
not because like you said they're selling hope.
that's right. That's what I'm saying. And you know what? You know what beats me? They say, like he said a minute ago, oh, don't judge. Well, if you read your Bible good, though, I tell you, you got to make judgment. You got to have a spirit of discernment. You got to make judgment to be able to know this between right and wrong and good and evil. So
Right,
don't come talking about, you're not supposed to make judgment or pass judgment about it because you have to make decisions in your life.
right.
Can't get around it. Ain't no way around
But see, the main reason they say that, they throw that up there because they know you're shitting on their scheme. They
it.
don't want nobody to shit on their scheme. But I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
call your scheme out. You cannot refute me on this one.
Exactly.
Like I said, instead of the ones that claim that they was having their way and sending females, well now essentially you sending
Yeah.
dudes.
Yeah.
You into sending dudes. Oh, you didn't pay your 600 this week. Might have to cut you off. Now I'm gonna talk about you real bad because I didn't get my 600. Oh, you about to get down? You trying to get back in the fold? Well, oh, send me that 600. I'll be all friendly and back on your team again. No, that's a
No,
scam.
don't come on with that hell. Hey, speaking of that, I know a lady, man. Lady, I seen on YouTube yesterday. Lady, 92 years old, man.
Mm.
The lady had been going to church. They didn't say how long, but she wasn't making no payments on her tithe or whatever. I guess she got behind on her tithe or whatever,
Yeah.
and they kicked her out of the church, man.
Mm.
Lady, 92 years old, man. So then they told her she couldn't come back to that church no more.
Huh.
And so that was
Yeah.
like, wow, it just showed me right then it's just all about money. But they probably did her favor because she needed to be around them devils no way. You know what I mean?
Right. I done
Trying to
had
do.
that happen to a grandfather of mine. He was a pillar in one of the churches, and he got the saying, basically calling the preacher out for some wrongs he was doing, and the church people voted him out of the church.
Yeah,
So
they'll
it
do
does
that when
go
you start.
down.
And that's the silly. That's the darndest thing I see when you catch them and they wrong for the act, and you want them to step down and take take consequences of their actions. When you got these other members that are holding them up, oh, my pastor this and my pastor that and this and that, it ain't about that. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like Bishop Eddie Long all that time, getting away with them boys. And then here they were still talking about he was a good preacher.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man. You got to hold them accountable if you want them to be, you know what I'm saying, a figure, a father figure, or a figure to the community. You got them in that position like that, And I don't want to just come hard down on the church like that because we got some real true people that go and real true Christians that do go. But some of the stuff that's going on in there, they need to see, they need to know that, God ain't in the church. God out here in the world.
Right.
But the church is a building, you know what I'm saying? You just go there to congregate and whatever, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
fellowship. That's what they say, fellowship. But like I said, you fellowship in the world. I mean, every day you step up and leave outside your home, you're fellowshipping in the world, you know?
Right. You ain't saving nobody by going to that church out every Sunday.
Right.
And people that's going there every Sunday, they pretty much, they already going. You know, you got what I'm gonna say to the world. So I'm trying to save the sick. I'm trying to save the world out here. You know what I mean?
Right.
The world sick. You already got your Jesus or whatever. You already coming to church. So I can't save you no more. I got to go out. I got to go on the outside.
Now let me catch it. Let me catch up with some of these comments. Now
okay.
Let me see. Shah said they okay. We got that one. Churches overseas be brainwashing women, taking them to beaches in bikinis. Lowe said that.
Yeah.
And then Shad said it costs more to die than live.
Yeah.
And then Lowe said, talking about if you do this, you will be blessed. Ain't the way it used to be. And then Bro came in and said, the person who judges others has hate for themselves. They are living a fake life. Taking that anger out on others.
Well.
And then Lowe said, Reverend Do Wrong. He said, it reminds me of the movie with Richard Pryor, Which Way Is Up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that is a good example because, I mean, I look at it, Which Way Is Up, it was a lot of wrongs going on. It wasn't just one particular person when you really look at that movie. Richard Pryor's woman, she ended up tipping with the
right.
Reverend. The Reverend was tipping with his woman. His woman was tipping with Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I mean, everybody doing wrong.
Right.
What are you trying to show you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
But to act like because like I said, I know I ain't no perfect person. I ain't claiming to be up here like, oh, Rick just got all the answers. But when I hear someone trying to, essentially shit on someone that is, doing it the jack of all trades way,
Right.
And I know I mean, I'll look at it like this. Jack of all trades, you could be stepping into some foul shit and doing that too. But you also could do it all in a positive route too. So I ain't gonna sit up here and say like, oh, well, jack of all trades, everything we where it comes to making coins, it could be, all positive. No, because there's some people that do it in ways that people think, might be ill.
Right. Some people do it. Some people have, a skill, a jack of all trades, and here they'll still beat you out your money.
Right.
Because they know. It doesn't mean that they're gonna do the right thing because they're a jack of all trades.
Right.
The jack of all trades still a damn master of none. Still ain't master shit. Just the jack of it. You just know about it, familiar with it. It's just like this right here with me. It's like being able to be self-sufficient and self-reliant. Being able to rely on yourself more so than relying on anybody else or the system.
Right.
It ain't gotta be. It can be a good or a bad way. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, when you like sort of know a little bit about a lot of stuff, then you know what I'm saying. That cuts the middleman out because you got a good idea about what's going on. You know what I mean? So it ain't like you got to go pay for no information or nothing like that when you don't know, when you already know about what's going on. It's just like if your car goes, if your battery is started down in your car right now or whatever, you're gonna pretty much know a few times that damn, I got a dead cell in my battery. I might got to jump it off 1 or 2 times, or you know what I'm saying. I got my battery going out. You know what I mean? You're gonna pretty much know if it's gonna be that battery, or then you're gonna say, well, it might not be the battery, it's gonna be the alternator. I think the alternator is gonna be the starter or something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But think about it like this. This is our line, people that are running scams. You always hear the scammers say, well, if we're not making no money together, why are we even talking? Well, essentially what he's saying is you got to pay me to even have me say anything to you. So I align that with say you got a Mercedes Benz, and they're like,
right,
the only way for us to find out what's going on with your car, we got to hook it up to this computer, and to hook
right,
it up to our computer, that's going to cost maybe $1,000. So I mean, if you
right,
want to know what could be wrong with your car, we got to
mm-hmm,
hook it up to this computer. But
right.
that ain't
See
even
that?
fixing it. That's just saying hooking it up. So
Yeah, that's
essentially,
just
like you said, that's a way of hope. Like, well, they'll find what's wrong with it, and then
right,
I'll have to pay another bill on top of that bill to get it back in
right,
working order.
right.
You got to peak the
That's
con.
the see, that's the game they play because they already know from the jump. You don't know what's wrong with it, and
Right,
then you know if you do know what's wrong with it, they still gonna tell you okay, it'll be we're gonna have to we're gonna charge you for labor, and we gonna be like $25-$30 an hour for labor.
right.
You see what I'm saying? So you
Mm-hmm.
still gonna they might gotta drill a boat out or something been broke up in your stall or something. I had that problem one time. All I had to do was get the boat drilled out, but because I didn't have the tool to drill it out with, and I was young at the time, I didn't really know. Shoot, dude charged me a couple $100
Huh.
when he should have charged me number like 25 or 30 at that time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I paid him a couple $100 to drill that damn boat out just because he told me it's gonna take me a couple of hours to do it, and I work for such amount of money an hour. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They'll get you like that too. You know what I mean? So, but for a person that pretty much know about what's going on and pretty much jack all trades and pretty much know about what's going on, he can say, "Nah, man, I can narrow this situation all the way down. I know just about what it was doing, about what it should be going on, what should be going on with it. You
Right.
know, whether it's just running hot or whether I just need to, put a little water in or you know what I'm saying, you know." So it just pays best sometimes to know a little bit about something. It gets you a long way in life when you pay attention. Like this right here, people say it don't cost to pay attention, but it do cost to pay attention. Because if
It
you don't
does.
pay attention, it's going to cost you.
All
You have
right.
to you have to pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you're going to lose. You're going to stay spending all your money because you ain't paying no attention.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
So you got
let's run this. Like I'm gonna feed you the thing, and you run with it. Okay.
yeah,
If it's a little young dude, we ain't no little young dude. We ain't no late teens or no early 20s. We ain't in that
right,
range. So with that
right,
being said, how do pull a little youngster's coat that they're dealing with someone that's running scams and cons on them? What would you tell them to look at and peep? So they be able to peep that, okay, this person's a snake, oil snake salesman. He's just trying to
mm-hmm,
get money up out of me. I mean, he's saying the most slickest things, the most things that think I'm gonna bite on and
mm-hmm,
run with and part with my money with.
mm-hmm.
What do you tell him like to look out for?
First of all, pay attention to detail. Well, first of all, I'm gonna say pay attention to they body language and their eye contact. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell pretty much when somebody shooting some bullshit and not by just their body language or their eye contact.
Right.
No, I ain't saying really whether you just know them well or not, because sometimes that ain't always got to be the case. But you just have to. If it's not the case and you don't really know, let's say I'm going to buy a car from somebody, I just seen it on Facebook or marketing somewhere, and I'm going to check it out. The dude telling me it's a good car, this and that. But when I get there, you know what I'm saying? What I have to do is I have to, pull the damn hood and walk around and inspect it and see what's going on with it. Tell him to crank it. So I ain't gonna just go on his word. He says it's a good car. You know what I mean?
All right.
I'm gonna want him to crank it up and fire it up and hit the gas, put your foot in that motherfucking everything so I can see what you got going on with it.
Right.
Or you to tell me what you got going on with it before I can already have an idea of what's going on. Just really just take your time and be patient and don't try to jump into nothing. I got a brother that, I'm the oldest. I got my baby brother, he in his 20s. And he always come to me for advice and information and stuff like that. And what I just try to tell him is, take his time You know what I'm saying? Make sure that's what you really want to do, and then check around a few more other places if you trying to buy something or whatever. And, it ain't bad to look around or wait for a minute to see what's going on before you just go to dumping your money out into a situation. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
I look at it like this. To me, all scammers are middlemen. They're middlemen.
Yeah.
They're the go-between. Like, okay, I want to get this on the other side, but you got this gatekeeper. Anything where it's a gatekeeper, you don't want to fuck with no gatekeepers, because the gatekeeper is gonna try to get as much money out of you before you can actually, go past that toll. This thing back. They don't even talk about cartoons where it was like a troll, essentially like Shrek. Once you go over the bridge, once you get over to the other side, you got to pay the toll to cross, or either before to cross the bridge, because it's like, okay, I'm the gatekeeper. Before you even cross this bridge, you got to pay me to even get across this. No, I want to eliminate the gatekeepers. No, matter of fact, I'm trying to knock all of you up out my pocket, because we got gatekeepers in this life. You want to try to knock out as many as possible.
All aspects is everywhere in the game, you know what I'm saying? And it's up to us to knock them out, you know what I'm saying? That's what kind of ties into being a jack of all trades, because you know how to maneuver around the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You know how to peep their game and be like, oh, he's full of shit. I already know how to get past him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I go ahead and just, I can get past him. I just got to do this, make this move, make that move. And he out my way. I already see. It's just like a hater out here on the block. Don't want to see you come up and don't want to see you make no money.
Right.
They're going to do anything they can to knock your hustle. You know what I'm saying? They're going to run the people everywhere else and try to do this and throw rocks at them and all kind of stuff. Shoot at them and all kind of stuff,
Right.
They're going to try to do all they can to cramp your style, It's an every part of the game, though,
Yeah, Lowe said people like to cut corners. Most definitely. I mean, but see, I look at it like this. In a way, cutting corners, like when it's for the positive for yourself, like eliminating these gatekeepers, that's a good thing. Because you ain't empowering some. Because essentially, like you said, they're a hope dealer. They're trying to
they're trying to sell your dream for the moment.
Right, for the moment, because they don't got one. That's what theirs is. Their come up is the run game on you, because they don't got no other kind of hustle.
They're looking for a quick fix.
Right.
They want their quick dollar, and then most of them, they try to they don't tell you about the fine print, right? The fine print detail.
Right.
It's like they sell me, they put it on TV. You can get a car for $99 down, or $100 a month or whatever. You see that commercial they have on there.
Right.
But then no credit needed. Then when you get there, you know what I'm saying, they gonna know all kind of shit about you then.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they already know they can advertise and get you there. Pretty much, they're gonna pretty much sell you a car.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking on that. You know what I mean? So just think of how many people they done sold cars and stuff too, just on false advertising.
Right.
People don't read the fine print writing, or they don't really just think, you know what I'm saying, before they go out and buy something, or before they go out and lease something.
Right. And see, I don't buy into that, because you'll also hear this. They'll say this. Well, see, you got brothers just trying to hate on other brothers' thing. No, if you trying to work a brother out of some dough, and you ain't getting nothing in actual return, most definitely I'm gonna hate on that angle of what you trying to push.
Exactly. Ain't nobody trying to be beat, man, for their hard-earned money.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I can help it, I ain't gonna let nobody beat you, because I don't want to be beat.
Right.
If I let somebody beat me, if I let you beat me, shit, you might figure out later on down the line, damn, that man beat me, and I might come back to you here. You might decide you want to beat me back here. You know what I mean? And it would be only fair. You know what I mean? I couldn't get mad because I already beat you first. I beat you from the jump. You know what I mean? He just getting me back. So that beat game and motherfuckers, people think all the time that they're getting over on you, but really they're getting over on themselves.
Right.
I had a cousin of mine that did me like this today, man. I took him to work with me and paid him good and fed him and everything. I ain't talking about him like they could eat my pizza or whatever, Fed him good and everything. At the end of the day, he still took something from me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but I already knew it anyway, though, you know what I'm saying? Because it just doesn't show me that you just, no matter how good still be the people, man. They still gonna try to do what they can to take something from you to hurt you, or whatever. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's the truth.
It's just them. It's just people that don't. It's just people like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, see,
sometimes,
and that kind of it makes me laugh because you see, a lot of these, like I said, these same type of people, that these middleman motherfuckers, these they be on these social platforms here and spoil the new
yeah,
marks that you got lined up. Like, man,
yeah,
this dude beat me out of this much money. He said he's gonna return all my money and didn't do any of it. He's a
yeah.
fake fraudulent motherfucker.
And then they get fucking mad, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody won't donate to their channel and come in on. And I done seen people get mad because nobody won't donate or whatever, man.
Right.
Just going off on people and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, sometimes people like what you're saying, but they might not have the money at the time to be able to fucking donate to your channel. And remember, they like the work that you might be able that you're doing and putting out there.
Right.
You know, it's the simple fact that they tuning in to you and paying you some attention. You know what I'm saying? Then you got them go off on them, like, you know what I'm saying? They kind of put me in the mind of it, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it, like that, like kind of remind me of Boosie when he, you know what I'm saying, put that album out, and then a lot of fans, he ain't feel what he wanted to feel. He started going off on people, you know what I mean? But, at the same time, he had his reasons why too, so, you know what I mean? But at the same time, these motherfuckers don't need video checks, like motherfucker obligated to just goddamn, donate shit to them and stuff, you know what I mean?
Right. See, and that makes me think of like I said, when you're exiting off the highway and you see someone holding a sign. Now, I don't got a problem with a person holding a sign like, oh brother, you got it and all that. When you start doing all that kind of shit, then that's when I started like, no man, I was maybe gonna give you something, but now I really ain't giving you shit. Because you how you coming, you acting like I'm wrong, that you in the position you in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my fault that you fucked up. I lost a friend like that not too long ago, man. She wanted to borrow some money from me. I told her I didn't have it at the time. You know what I mean? And hell, which I really didn't. And what I said, I was like, dog, as soon as I get it, I'll call and let her know I got it and I'll give it to her and she's gonna pay me back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The motherfucker got mad and called me broke as fuck.
Wow.
How you gonna call me broke as fuck when you trying to borrow money from me?
Right.
Personally, I work every day. So how the fuck I'm broke? And you call me broke.
Right.
So yeah.
So that fits perfectly. So when next time you hear someone, oh yeah, I'm about to get off this because none of y'all niggas done gave me no money and all that means you a broke motherfucker, because if you living so lavish like you claim, you wouldn't even have no words like that to say.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got people marks lined up like that, that's giving you X amount of dollars, then why are you crying the blues like that? Then you really must not be living as lavish as you say. Like I said, your actions speak louder than any words you can ever mustered up and put together.
Exactly. It's easy to get on the goddamn online and take pictures of another house and stand beside another house in the neighborhood and say it's yours and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put on somebody else's good, borrow somebody else, hold somebody else's money. You know how they do it.
Right. But like Lisa Smith said, you could be in front of a trap house too. Old raggedy ass trap house, and act like, oh well, this is just one of my many humble abodes. But every time we catch you at that same motherfucker. So that got to be your main tilt. This ain't the penthouse. This the trap house. If you got a trap house, that's what you got.
You ain't lying, but you might well say it here, because that's what it is.
Right.
Because when a motherfucker see it, they gonna know what it is anyway.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how you try to dress it up. That motherfucker look like no penthouse. He's gonna be a trap house.
Right. That's like saying, oh yeah, I'm riding Benzo, but you got the entry level Benz, and it's about maybe 12, 14 years old. Come on, man. You got the entry level of the shit. And then you trying to shit on motherfuckers like, they ain't shit. No, I think you the best example.
Hey, it's like that Joe Cat Williams said when he said the motherfuckers goddamn come out there crazy like a goddamn phantom to that phantom pull up beside that motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, like, oh, I got the 300 with the big phantom grill on it. No, it don't look like that once the real deal pulls up
Don't look nothing
upon
like
it.
that motherfucker. Cat Williams say that motherfucker real fella put up on that motherfucker. It don't look nothing like that motherfucker.
And that's another thing. It would be cracking me up because you see so many people name drop people. Like, why are you name drop? The only way I'm gonna say a person's name is if I'm actually speaking with them. Any other time, I'm either talking about a story, but I ain't gonna be like, yeah, this person, mess with me. What is that trying to make yourself bigger? I mean, I ain't never understood that.
And then shit, it ain't about name dropping if you speaking facts. You speaking facts. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't like nobody, got nothing to hide or nothing. Could the same thing, we saying, like you say, they can go pull it up, do the research.
Right.
Ain't like we sitting there lying on nobody or nothing like that. We just saying what we see. What's going on out here in the real world.
Right.
And people trying to sell us this con game, this bullshit all the time, and they expect for us to goddamn buy it.
Right. Now think about it. The government and media and businesses, they sell us enough of that. So when people are like, oh, you need to deal with your brother. Well, if my brother's trying to sell me the same stuff that these people sell, I'm calling you out on that. I'm calling you out. I'm sorry. I ain't going to bite my tongue on that. I don't want nobody else to get beat. So I'm going to call you out on that.
And we call the government out of any goddamn body else is doing wrong. If they job to settle down, they don't like it here. They can't cut our tongue out of our mouth here.
Right.
They can, but here we still got freedom of speech,
Right.
I just feel like fuck it here. They doing wrong and they in the wrong boat here. The shoe fit, they got to wear it. They just don't. They might not want to wear it, but they wearing the motherfucker here.
Right. Now Lefty came in. He said, "What's up, everybody?" Low came back and said, "They say to pay for. They say pay for what you get for. Quality over quantity is always better." And he said people used to put Bentley stamps on 300s. I ain't never seen a Bentley stamp on a 300. That's really putting a 2 on the 10.
Yeah, they wasting their money even trying to do that.
Right.
Shit. Somebody want to be a baller bad, didn't he?
Right. I guess I'm a baller. I'm a perpetrator. Really, you should change it and not the P that you think, the perpetrating P. Word that perpetrating P. I'm perpetrating.
Exactly, because that's exactly what they doing. Perpetrating the fraud.
Amen.
A lot of people do the same thing though. They get like Neil X said he got the Lexus keychain with the Toyota Camry in the parking lot.
It'd be so funny. A lot of people, that sit up and shit on people. Oh, why is he riding this Toyota? Why is he riding this Honda? But I done met a few multi-millionaires that riding those over any Bentley or Rolls Royce. They got all kind of properties and everything, so they ain't hurt for no money. So you can't just be like, oh, because he's in a Honda. Matter of fact, when Ziggy Wolf of the Vikings, he rides a basic SUV Lexus. Now I'm quite sure he can ride a double R or a Maybach or anything that, but he ride a Lexus. So what's that saying? You saying he don't got no money?
Yeah, that's Toyota.
Right.
See, hey, look, them best riding motherfucking cars it is. Them Toyotas and them Hondas, man, shit. You would tear the body up or you tear them cars up, man. You would get 300,000-400,000 out them cars, man. Miles, man. I know, because I done had one.
Right.
Personally, you know what I'm saying? Them motherfucking Hummers, man, them motherfuckers run forever, man.
Yeah, because essentially a Hummer is basically, a lot of people don't know, essentially what a Hummer is. I'll say the ones that GM made. Yeah. Them are basically on a Tahoe body.
Yeah, you talking about the new ones they got, the Land Rover?
No, I'm talking about the the H2s, the H2 Hummers or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But shout out to God came in. He said, "What's up, players?" Matter of fact, I ain't said it, but hey, if you want me to hit your line, if you want to come in on this conversation between me and Williams, you're open to do that. Just post your number, like, "Hey, Rick, hit my line." I'll knock your number off the the chat room so nobody will get it once it hits replay and everything. Let's take a different direction. Let's have some rebuttal if anybody has some rebuttal to what anything that we're talking about this right now.
Y'all hit that thumbs up button if y'all like what we talking about.
Right. I mean, it's been 8 so far. If you ain't hit the thumbs up, hey, go ahead and hit that thumbs up so it have a better placement into getting notifications sent out. Because brothers that got channels, they get hit with this I don't even like to say the word because that make it happen even more, but difficulties with you getting the notifications. And matter of fact, I'm glad whoever hit the thumbs up on that one, I appreciate that.
Appreciate it, people.
And then Shada God said, for sure. Like I said, post your number. I'll hit your line immediately. And you'll be put into the folder being on this conversation. You'll be able to, but hey, man, I was on Too Cool to Count. We got to chopping it up like this and we were talking about this. These is conversations that, I think more of the people need to have. When you see people move in certain ways, that's how they are. When you see them tearing down somebody, now what I'm saying, people will be like, "Oh, you're tearing down somebody." No, I'm tearing down someone trying to run game on you.
Right.
I don't. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, see, people people work hard, all day long trying to make their money, and they get bullshitted all day long trying to make money. You know what I mean? So the last thing they want to do is be able to come home and come on radio that's talking real mix on YouTube and then it'll be a damn a bullshit conversation or somebody trying to con you out or something.
Right.
You've been paying bills and been damn feel like you've been conned all day.
Or someone, like I said in other situations, trying to lead you astray to catching the case and facing football number years. Like I said, main people talking is, they probably living with their family members. There ain't nothing wrong with living with your family members, but you're putting out to the people like you're living in the top penthouse, and that ain't the case.
If you're living with your family members, ain't nothing wrong with it. But make sure you're there helping your family members. Don't be there freeloading off on them.
That too.
I ain't paying no goddamn bills and I'm just laying thinking ass in line and rolling like a lion like you doing something.
Right. Eating the house up, having nothing but dirty drawers and dirty dishes everywhere and all that. Come on.
Some dishes and clean up and show goddamn mud bill your people or whoever it is you're staying with that you appreciate it. And try to help them out and better yourself, you know what I mean? So, but we got them sorry motherfuckers that want to sit home up under money all night and all day, and you know what I'm saying, expect her to still do shit, you know what I mean? Or lay on their uncles and shit, on their aunties and grandmamas and shit, you know what I mean?
Or let's even say it like this, they could be laying up on off they woman, they broad. They pretending like, oh, I'm sending her. No, she going to work a regular job and you sitting back because you done caught, umpteen felonies for something goofy. Now, I'm not saying a person that done caught an F is a total failure, but some people done caught F for the wrong reasons,
Right. Yeah. Oh, it can be anything. Just don't be sorry while you doing it. At least try to fucking do something. Don't be a sorry ass nothing motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
see, that's what I think right now in this generation we're in a battle. I mean, I guess we always been in a battle royal about, I don't think like this person. This person don't think like me. But this person's trying to run game on, someone that looks like me. We got a problem with that. I mean, it's been going on since back in the days of, think about it like this. It's many tribes over in Africa right now that ain't seen eye to eye. But they try to make it dress up like, oh, we always got along. No, we didn't. We didn't see eye to eye on certain things. Like they believe in this. We don't believe in that over here.
And then see, we might not all get along till it's time to get along.
That's true.
Mr. Charlie come around, then we all brothers and sisters then. See?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's put our differences aside and fight the common goal. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So we always gonna have some dislikes and likes in here. That shit don't be about nothing but fucking disagreement. They can be easily resolved. Look, you don't agree with me on this, and I don't agree with you on that, and we still can be all right and be able to see another day.
Right.
You know.
Now, Lo said people be capping, and he laughed and he said, Lo, or, I mean, he said, Lo said, Reek, I'm the real. That's why your channel's a blessing, bro. Hey, y'all's the one that make my channel. You that take time to comment, especially in these lives, because I get different ideas how to, when I do videos, which way I'm gonna attack the video or what I'm gonna ask, the next person I'm gonna ask. It comes from you, the people that, you know, chime in. I mean, yes, I got things I want to say that I see in the world that I don't agree with, and I'm gonna speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Right.
gonna sugarcoat it or anything like that.
You're right. I'm kind of glad you did text me earlier because I was gonna hit you tomorrow anyway, and I was gonna see if you was gonna have a little time where I can come on and do a little fucking rant.
Hmm.
I just need to do a rant, you know what I mean? For probably about 30, 45 minutes or so, about 30 minutes.
Hmm.
Just wanted to speak my mind or something, you know what I mean? I had a little something on my mind.
Yeah.
But then you hit me tonight, so this is a good topic right here too as well. So yep.
Like I said, I appreciate you on. I appreciate when we was all powwowing, was me, you, and Low powwowing. We was covering some vast areas that needed to be covered. I mean, this is what we need to have more. Not just my channel. Like I said, if Low start his channel and start doing what something similar or whatever, or you start your channel,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I want people to do. I want more areas where I can go and listen to a genuine conversation, not something that's pretentious, not something that's salacious or made up.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, at least from what I feel, y'all's kicking it 100 from y'all heart. What you saying, what you putting up in the chat room, and when I do actually get you on the line, y'all's kicking it 100. Matter of fact, when Lefty came in and he was speaking this piece with Lisa Smith and y'all, he was
Right.
saying coming from where he was coming from. So I mean, that's what it's about. I want more conversations like that, not let's I mean, yeah, people watch movies and stuff like this, but I'm not a total TV person. I don't be watching TV knowing when these particular sitcoms and all that, and think about it like this. Just like black exploitation movies, you only look at them for certain things what they're saying. Just like I had Double R on here, hustling or whatever. He broke down like a lot of the Donald Goins books and the
Right.
Iceberg Slims. Those books are vented by people before they come to market. So those people that don't look like me and you vent those books. So that
Right.
gets into the head of people that's reading it. Okay, we got to think like this. When
Mm-hmm.
really actuality, the person that is looked at or slanted to be the writer, they probably
Right.
had input on it, but they didn't have the ending input when it went to print. So you got to
Right.
think about, why are they saying this in this book that can be damn near incriminating, or for me to catch a case. I
Exactly.
even look at that with certain rappers doing certain things. Oh, I got all this
Yep.
jewelry. My jewelry's like $400,000. You could have bought an apartment complex or something like that and put that in
Mm-hmm.
and got paid forever. Instead of,
Mm-hmm.
okay, for the moment I got this jury on, and that might bring, if I don't got my team around me, someone might put the trigger on me. I might lose my life or a limb over this. Versus, he just got an apartment building, but you don't know how
Mm-hmm.
much money he's generating. He getting a
Mm-hmm.
new car every 3 or 4 years or something like that. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's just like.
people ain't thinking outside the box. That's what I want to spark. I want to spark you to think outside the box. Yes, jury's cool. It ain't
Yep.
nothing wrong with jury. Nothing's wrong with having a mink coat or something like this. But
Right.
property, something that you can actually pass on to your heirs if you have some kids, or you done had your sister done got a kid and you ain't got no kids. You want to hand it off to when they get older or
Right.
something like that. That's what it's about,
It's what you say. It's about what you obtain. You know what I mean?
right?
And just like Tupac said before he died, when he started waking up, when he came back with that Illuminati, when he started finding out everything, seeing everything, because it was really working, how the industry it really was, you know what I'm saying? And he started exposing it. He already knew they was gonna probably take his life or whatever, but he was trying to still let the people know what the hell was going on. And you know what I'm saying, that it wasn't all about fancy cars cause of jury and shit like that.
Right.
You know, he came into he was trying to wake people up then. You know, so that was way back then. So you got some people right now that still don't want to wake up and realize that all that's for fun. Like he was saying in the interview, he was like, they had a meeting and they all came together, you know, with the head honchos, the small hats or whatever, and they wanted them to, like, you know what I'm saying, push the fancy cars, the drugs and the bitches and the hoes and this and that, you know what I mean? They wanted them to push that because that was gonna keep the crime rate up. They wanted to keep the crime going.
Right, because that essentially that funds them, their entities, their
Right.
enterprises. Okay, you got this dude incarcerated. Okay, my nephew that's a lawyer. He start get some business because he's gonna come to you because you're trying to fight this case. You know,
Exactly.
you're gonna empower the people that's in the prisons, in the small towns, because now they essentially got income because they got to book you into prison and all this and watch you and all this.
In the
Okay,
interview,
you're gonna also empower, you know, the car dealerships. Okay, yeah, my cousin owns this car dealership. We're gonna charge this much money over what we probably would charge a regular person because we know you got this money and all this. I mean, it's
mm-hmm.
so many ways that these middlemen is stepping in and leeching our people out of our hard earned money.
And then they was, and I just on the same interview that I just watched not too long ago. Matter of fact, right before you called me, it was playing when you was calling me. When I told you I had to step outside.
Right.
The dude was like, he was, hold on, excuse me. Yeah, the dude was like, and I'm trying to put it how he trying to say how he put it, but the way he put it, man, he said it like they give them the money and they want them to promote that, you know what I'm saying, to keep the crime rate up. And he was like, a lot of those like celebrities and rappers and stuff, they already got private stocks and they got investments in the prison, but they don't let the people know that they invested in the prison too.
Right.
They rapping about drugs and this and that, and that's getting the influence off to the people and to the community and the kids or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying, they creating the crime in the way of for it. So we can rap about lean and rap about this and that, but once you get out here and get on that kind of stuff, then look, you're gonna be a part of my prison. I got a stock in this prison system. I got an investment in this prison system. And he was like, it's privately owned, so you never know who's a part of it unless you invested in it. You know
Right.
what I mean? So he was explaining that, and I was like, wow. And he was like, there's so many entertainers and, rappers and stuff that they invested in these private prisons and stuff, you know what I mean? But they don't tell the people because, it's all a game.
Yeah, the main one that his shoes always sell every year, and he ain't played a game in shit going on decades. Jordan, he
Yeah,
invests in private prisons.
yeah, yeah. So they making money all the way around. Then they pushing that influence out here for us to, you know what I'm saying, to soak it up. And they getting their pockets fatter.
Right.
And at the interview, the dude was like, they don't give a damn about the people. You know what I mean? They just sucking the people out of their money and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and he was a part of Hollywood, but I guess he got blacklisted or whatever. And he was,
Yeah, of course, because he's talking about something that they don't want the masses to know about.
mm-hmm. So
See,
people just
that's
don't.
why I wear my stuff with honor when my views are doing low. That means what is being conveyed, they don't want the masses to hear it. Because think
Mm-hmm.
about it like this: if I was saying some hollow BS, if I still had all that old content that I had on here, I'd be probably flying. But I don't want to fly for that. I wanna fly for speaking the real. I want to
Yeah.
fly for having people on that is having real life accounts speak on what they speak on. That's
Yeah.
why it's called the interview extraordinaire. I essentially
Mm-hmm.
interview you when you come on here. I ask you
Mm-hmm.
questions that no other channel is gonna ask you. I ain't gonna ask nothing to try to incriminate a person if that's what so be their life. That's your life. Don't speak on nothing like that. Speak on what you can speak on.
Mm-hmm. And these facts. And then he also was saying in the interview, like, he was like, it ain't no no superstars, nobody that just can make it to Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, basically without being, you know what I'm saying, chosen or whatever.
Right.
You know, you say they choose. It ain't about how talented you are, about how great you are, how good you can dribble the ball. They choose certain people, you know what I'm saying, for certain positions. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But see, the general public doesn't know that. I know people that are teachers. They got all
Mm-hmm.
the kind of credentials. They got their masters, damn near working on their doctorate.
Mm-hmm.
They can only rise so high unless
Mm-hmm.
they cross over. And when I say cross over, that's essentially
They
becoming
gotta play the
down with
game.
one of these fraternities,
They
or
gotta play the game.
or yeah, or being with like a secret society of some kind. Then
Yep.
they'll start going higher than that. But
Right.
when you do that, you got to pay dues to that. A lot of people don't
Mm-hmm.
understand how that works.
And there's a lot of work into that once they want, you know. And a lot of people don't want to get into that once they really start seeing what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? They really hate they get into it, and then it's like there's no way out. You know what I mean?
Right.
The way out gets thin and gets smaller and smaller. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
you done made so many sacrifices, and you done met so many demands, and you done did this. Now you so far up there that well you can't go back.
Right.
All
But
you can,
how I
all you can,
essentially heard it, I think the link I sent you, dude spoke on it. He said, those that sign those contracts, yeah, they're gonna get paid and all that, but essentially that means they signed off that they're gonna be expendable too.
exactly.
I'm like, wow, I never
Yeah.
looked at it like that.
Yep, that mean they already see. It's just like this right here. We can get them a $10 million contract or a Nike a $100 million contract or whatever, but we got enough incriminating evidence on them. You know, we can pull them. We can pull more money back off of them.
Right.
Anytime we get ready, we can take them back. We can get all they got. So we can set them up to be the biggest person on the planet. But at the end of the day, they can still pull that card from you and snatch it back down the net. You know. And he was like, they build these entertainers and these, sports people up so well. You know what I'm saying? They think the people don't really know that though. So I mean, it's just something to think about because you got a lot of these, kids and stuff going to college, man. They hoping to make it and want to be able to, and we know everybody already ain't gonna be no superstar, no football player, or no rapper, but all these hopes that they selling. You see what I'm saying? It's the
Yeah.
same thing. It's still a jack of all trades because they selling you another hope. They selling you, and this on the negative end. See,
Right.
you put the kids through college, and then they go through, they get these degrees and stuff, and then they get out of college and can't even find a job. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? You see what I'm saying? And then
Yep.
you in debt. You in debt thousands of dollars.
Right.
you know. So
Versus they could have took a route of, a lot of people don't promote it, but get a trade. You could get a trade and you get paid instantly if you and then it's like, okay, you're getting paid. You still put yourself through school if you want to go even further than that, but you're getting paid
yeah,
immediately, and you got a trade that never goes nowhere. You can
it's the
always
know-how.
implement
That's
that.
right. That know-how. That know-how ain't never going nowhere. I don't care what kind of machine they build or what. If you don't know, if you ain't got them hands and you ain't familiar with no kind of work, they gonna be able to make it so far. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to use them hands and know how to use that mind and know how to work on this stuff out here. you know what I mean?
Right.
You got to be able to be in this world to be able to know how to survive, how to plant a damn tree or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You have to know how to do something, man. You can't be living on this earth, you know what I'm saying, and not trying to learn nothing about yourself or nothing that you can do to God in you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Matter of fact, and this speaks to those hope dealers. A lot of those
mm,
hope dealers get these self-help books. They get these salesman type books. You can
yeah.
get those books yourself and read that and eliminate the middleman of this person. You can get
Mm,
all those actual books. You can Google how to self-help books. Who do these kind of books? If that's what you want to get into and learn how to be successful in sales or whatever you're doing,
mm,
bypass the middleman. You don't have to
that's
pay
it.
them. Buy the
That's
book. You go to a used bookstore and get books for lower prices. If you really don't want to pay, you go to the library and check the book out if they got it.
and then the thing about that is, if you really don't want to do none of that, go on YouTube. You know what I mean?
That too.
All you got to do is know how to comprehend now, and YouTube will walk you through step by step. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's just that simple now. But you got people that see the computer and the technology also will strip away their hands-on experience, where they don't want to do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because here it is, you got the whole world in your hand right now, and you still don't want to utilize it.
Right. You want to look at this? Oh, look, man, look what she's doing. Oh, this dude got knocked out. No, use it to get you to get some money
That's right.
flowing.
It ain't no excuse now because everybody got a cell phone now. You know what I'm saying? And you got the whole world in your hand. Ain't no reason where you can't. Ain't no way you can't make no money. You know.
That made me think of that old song. You got the whole world in
Yep.
your hands. You got the
Yep.
whole world, and that's for real. You
You got
really
the whole
do.
world in your hand right now, man.
Hmm.
There's people that sit at home right now and make thousands of dollars a week at home just on their computer, hundreds of dollars a week. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't even got. It's just if a person don't want. If a person ain't got no money in this day and age, they don't want to have no money.
Right. But
You
essentially,
know.
you just said it right there. A lot of people doing it for the bad. They don't go to work. They got that $600 tag on people for hope. So that's why they don't have
Mm-hmm.
to go to work. Because like you said, they
Mm-hmm.
got a few fools that is paying them that, so they don't have to go to work. You are their work. That's why they got to come on faithfully all the time. You got to think
Mm-hmm.
about it like that.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You know. Why would they go to work when they got somebody gonna do the work for them? They ain't got to get their hands dirty.
Right.
You know. You gonna get your hands dirty all day, and then you gonna pay him. You know, basically every Sunday.
Right. I got to pay my tithings of
Yeah.
600.
Yeah, you'll cut that light bill short for the miss to get that tire paid. You ain't
That's
gonna call
crazy.
pastor. As pastor, is he gonna pay that light bill for you when they roll in every month?
Yeah,
Two,
you
three
hear
hundred.
you hear a whole different kind of
Yeah,
person jump out when you take them to task about that. Now,
and
Lo
that's
said,
what.
recap. You had a chance to go to the site. Yeah, I seen that site. I don't know that site that you're talking about. They say they're accurate, but how I see it, they're not accurate because if 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 these social platforms could manipulate how many people come on here, that ain't even. They're just going off of what they're telling them. It ain't like, okay, this is an accurate accounting of what channel is doing this or what channel is doing that, because the platform is manipulating all this.
Yeah, they fucking lying. That's all. It's just like you. See, when they came to you when you had the opportunity to do what you want, what they wanted you to do, you had been like them too. But since
Right.
you took that opportunity down, so fuck them. Now we got to go through the hardship.
Right. And
You
that's
know what I
that
mean?
you spoke it perfectly. When they said, "Oh, you can turn down assignments and all this," I'm like, man, this ain't school. That means that you making it sound like I'll be an agent, and I ain't gonna be nobody's agent. So if I
This
gotta
is
do bad and, Rick only did 40, no, they manipulated to me doing 40. If I
right.
had took that contract, I'd been 100,000, 120,000, fifty
Mm-hmm.
thousand. I was getting those numbers before. But see, more I go on exposing certain things that they don't want brothers and sisters and whoever else that's operating out of a clear, concise mind to hear about. Of course, they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna make my stuff be a certain kind of way.
Yeah, but you know what's even better though? Because that narrows down all the extra bullshit anyway. So they really actually doing you a favor because if you got 40 people in your room, you actually got 40 real people in your room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got really like 40 people actually tuned in and really listening and be in this station every day. And so if you can get 40 or 50 a day to tune in and be on the same page we on, that's just as good as having thousands. Because half of them motherfuckers ain't gonna get what the fuck going on no way.
Right. They're gonna be too caught up in the world, like, oh man, I don't know. It's like you're too worldly to even understand
Yeah.
what's being dropped in this particular conversation. So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I guess that's good in one aspect. And like I said, another aspect, I do have another social platform that got damn near as many as followers that nobody knows about, and I still
Mm-hmm.
convey messages over there. So I mean, they can't stop it. Essentially, they can't stop it.
Nah, they can't stop it. And that's why they so fucking mad. They can only stop one platform, but they can't stop them all.
Right.
That's just like Minister Farrakhan, little Minister Farrakhan. Shit, they can ban him from Facebook or whatever, but he can still go on somebody else shit and they can still post it. It ain't gonna never stop it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they just They just trying to put that scare tip to goddamn motherfucker to try to get the people in the political order or some kind of order to where they can do. Oh, I'm scared. They ban Farrakhan. They ban Alex Jones. Motherfucker, go on somebody else's platform.
Right.
It's just that simple. They can't stop you.
Right. That ain't gonna stop me from speaking the way I speak.
That's right. You know, you can still watch Farrakhan every day now. You know.
But let me say it like this. Like I said with the thing I said earlier.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta watch going on these certain things, these channels where people's promoting things that is essential. Think about it. They promote things that's illegal. It ain't legal. They promote things unless I guess you're in Amsterdam, then it might be kind of legal. But we ain't in Amsterdam. We over here in America. It ain't legal. So that means they since the Patriot Act is behind it, that means you're a domestic terrorist. So
Exactly.
I mean, if that's something you feel like you can battle and win, hey, let me stand out your way. Hey, if you want to go traipsing across and think you could jump across the canyon on that one, go ahead. But as you've been seeing, people ain't been faring well with that. So to me, I would think it would be in your best ability to rethink what you actually want to do and incorporate. You know.
That's right. You know, there's just so much game and so much con out here in the world. And that people have to, you got to stay woke and stay alert all the time. Stay alert, stay alive all the time.
Right.
You know, you never know who it is and who can be the one to try to get you or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And just the way it is nowadays, you know. You know, back in the day, people say, I used to leave my house, but my door open and my screen door open in my porch or whatever. Not no more.
Yeah,
Time to change. You can't do that shit no more.
Have some hype running through, trying to steal a little bit that you do have, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't claiming to be a super multi-millionaire, but I do want to, keep the little stuff that I do have.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, I work hard enough for it.
You can't even leave your door open at all. I done had my brother running in my house before trying to run from the damn police and came in my house. What the fuck? Man, what the fuck you doing?
Right. I do not know this person.
Damn.
Oh, you snitching? No, dude, I don't know you.
If I did know him, I'm gonna get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't put me in position, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, my brother ran right in my house, man. Come out the police out there. I say, man, I put his ass out. I was so fucking hot that day.
And when you think about it, someone running in your house and they're a stranger, that's home invasion. Really, I could do whatever I want to you.
Yeah. I was so fucking mad, man. The police got his ass, though. In my yard, wherever in my yard, I stayed in a couple of years back. So my brother tried to run in the backyard and couldn't climb that goddamn 10-foot fence. My brother ran straight through the house, goddamn, and ran out my back door, goddamn, and tried to run through the backyard. I went right to the front door. You see, about 5 of them ran around the house. They had already screened them and everything. I'm just like, what the fuck? I mean, that shit was just like that, man. I was like, damn.
But it's been kind of quiet on the chat room. Who's all out there? I mean, anybody got any other questions? If not, hey, we might wrap this up. If anybody got anything else to add to the chat, or anybody wants to call in, do that. Either one of those. If not, we could wrap it up. Like I said, I do these lives is for the people. When I do videos, that's for me. Putting something out for the people. But these lives that I do is for the people to actually chime in.
Yeah. Thank y'all everybody for coming in. If anybody is out there still listening,
most definitely.
Somebody chime in or hit the thumbs up button or let us know you're still with us for a minute. How much time we on?
We've been on 85 minutes.
Nobody else got nothing to say, so hey.
Yeah, Lo said check out that site. Yeah, I done seen it before. I done seen it.
Did you check that one out I had sent you? Did you already see it?
I think I still got it in my messages. I gotta click on it. On it. Yeah, because you was talking about the
John Todd.
Yeah, John Todd. Yeah, I heard about it because they killed him, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Stanley Kubrick.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, he took out some of that right there. See, that dude's deep, man. He going through the whole thing. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a kind of intriguing storyline behind him, so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I heard it, but yeah, to get more better clarity,
Yeah.
you know,
And he break it all the way
Google that.
down from the top, from the fucking top to the goddamn bottom. He the truth.
Hmm.
He was a part of it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you know, he goes into the bloodline, and he gonna talk about all that stuff. So
Hmm.
the industry, how it's set up, who was being ran about. I mean, it actually call names and every fucking thing. He run that shit all the way down to you.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I say you check him out when you get a chance. Mm.
Now I know it's showing more than just low in here. You still there, Lisa Smith? You still there, Shad? You still there, bro? You still there, Shad the God? Let's see who else. Lefty, Joe Frank. Where y'all at? See, it should be a thing where the person that comment, either their thing light up like, okay, they're still in here,
You see
or
it there?
or
Mm-hmm.
dim out like, oh, they done left or something like that. So you could get a better grasp on who's actually up in here. Matter of fact, it should be a thing where anybody that come in here show who it is that's in here. Like, oh, that person done chime in. They ain't saying nothing. They don't think I see them. They're in
Uh-huh.
here. You know.
Well, sometimes, well, I don't know. The views might not have nothing to do with, because it'll be the view, the numbers will do the same thing on the views. Like if somebody leaving the room or whatever, the view will go down. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if that's some kind of way they try to add it in or whatever like that.
Or they do it like how they do it, because then you can't prove how many people been in here. So it's like, well, you didn't have this many people in here. One really it could be all kind of people in here, but
Yeah.
they ain't they. That's how they hide it.
Mm-hmm. They got their way of trying to hide the information, and it can be all of them listening in. We won't never know it.
Right.
you know. But ain't like we saying nothing wrong. Everything's factual. So like I say, I definitely was right.
Now, Lo, you said so. You said so. You don't know, I guess. What do you mean? Oh, you said for them agents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them agents
They
do be lurking.
they everywhere,
Matter
man.
of fact, think about this. That not the last one I did, but the not the last podcast, but the podcast before I did with Professor Ken.
Yeah,
After
I
I
seen
did
that.
that one, like two other channels, least I know, had did similar topics. I'm like, okay, why is this? What it's like it's an echo going out. Like, okay, he did it. Now I want to do it. But I guess
Mm-hmm.
when I guess you're leading, people want to
Mm-hmm.
follow your lead. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I know some people say you should take that as flattery, but I just take it as you ain't got no ideas of your own.
You fucking copycat anytime you do it every time.
Right.
I see if you like, do it one time, but I like that idea. I'm gonna take it and use it or whatever, and that's just a one time thing. But you doing it all the time. Come on, man. You're not creative.
Right.
You know, create your own content, your own shit, and put your own shit out there.
Right.
That's the only way
Yeah,
you're gonna
both
take it.
both both of the ones that done did that, I just say it like this, they both old bitches, so I guess that's something to be expected.
Yeah, they gonna
So 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 what they
they
say,
kill
the hurt
themselves.
dog yells the loudest. So
Yeah,
yeah, both of you some old bitches. So whatever.
yeah, they gonna kill themselves softly any fucking way. Hell, they, I don't like shit like that, man.
Right.
But somebody that just, I don't like it.
Like
People
I
try to
said,
see.
if I ever said anything that was similar to somebody, I'm gonna say it right up front. Like, oh yeah, I got this from this person, because that's the type
Yeah,
of person I am. I ain't
right. Well,
no chicken shit motherfucker that got well, I came over. No, you didn't. You got this from someone else.
Get that person humming. Don't try to put no twist on and act like you came up with it or you the first one that said it or some old shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Try to put your own little flavor on it and then act like I came up with this right here. Ain't you saying the same old shit somebody else has said in so many words, in so many ways. You know.
Matter of fact, I'll say it like this. I seen if Lisa Smith's here, I know she'll say something about it, but I seen one of Lisa Smith's comments to this one of the old bitches that was talking about something, and she served that motherfucker right in the comment section. They ain't have enough wherewithal to even address what she said right.
Dang, you must have let them have it.
Yeah, she don't bite her tongue on nothing. I applaud every time she going on, someone that's speaking some lunacy.
Yeah, yeah, I like her because I know she's real gangster with it. She ain't gonna cut no damn corner.
Right.
She gonna let them. Then she gonna stop them right in their tracks too. Hold up, motherfucker.
Right. We done heard that on many occasions.
She gonna stop them right in their tracks.
Yeah, because where it came from Infamous, because people are, I don't even think that's a real person. I think that's Reek making up somebody. I got time to make up someone else's comments. Man, I got more things to do than just do some old weak ass shit like that.
We gonna do some cameras in that motherfucker.
Right. Like, man, they think you fake. I want you to come on here to prove these motherfuckers wrong. Come on. You willing? Oh, I'll do it. Okay, come on.
These motherfuckers just hating because you had a female on the channel and they about was trying to get with her, get on their channel or something.
Right.
Motherfuckers out on the internet trying to steal your goddamn, trying to steal your friendship over the computer and shit, man.
Right.
Who she was, though.
Right.
She laid it right on them.
I guess because, how she was talking, they probably feeling, oh, that can only be a dude talking like that. No, that's just how she talks.
People, a lot of them cats ain't used to that. Spoken and outdoorbell and shit. Oh no, you ain't gonna do that with her.
Right.
She gonna see through that shit like E40 like these guys take, goddamn.
Yeah, Lo said right Williams, and he said Lisa keep it 100.
Yeah, straight Jen, no chase. He ain't chasing with nothing. Oh, Shaw lay your back today, huh?
Yeah.
So, I heard you say Shaw the guard, so it's two Shaws not in.
Yeah, Shaw the God is different.
Okay, I shouted out to him the other day, but I was like, damn, was that so hard? Nah, man, you said it. I caught it when you said it a minute ago. I caught it.
Yeah, because my people shot, he goes by rated shot. So,
okay.
Yeah, Shot the God, he's a different person.
Okay then. He been coming in lately, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That last week you had shot me with you and Ken, that shit was live as hell, man. That fucking music you playing in the background, what was that?
Oh, that was I had that was custom made by J. Steve.
Man, that shit was funky as hell, man. I liked that.
I've been holding on to that joint for a minute. I'm like, man, I gotta use this on something right.
Yeah, I liked that shit though, man. I was like, damn, where he get that from?
Yeah, that very custom.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact, he does a lot of Sugar Freeze beats.
Oh, okay. I know I heard that name before.
Yeah.
Man, that was alright. I liked that shit there. I was like, damn, that shit's alright. And then her brother's talking right on time with it.
Right. It took me so long to edit that. I'm like, man, this got to be right when I put it out.
Yeah, it was right. I liked that.
Yeah. Matter of fact, thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever gave the thumbs up, hey, I appreciate that. Me and Williams are speaking like, any brother throughout the country, speak on some real topics that, is facing many of our people, many of our young folks, many of our old folks, many of the folks middle age, whatever.
That's right. Come on and say something,
Right.
you disagree with what we saying, come on and say something still, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with, having an open discussion.
I see right now we got the crop circles going, so let's see what happens. Do y'all still hear me? Do you still hear Williams? They got the
Yeah,
crop circles going. What's really going on? Can you hear us? Can you hear me now? I guess they saying they don't like what we saying. Oh, there they go again.
that they trying to throw another boomerang in there,
Mm-hmm.
another monkey wrench in the game.
Right.
What are you doing? Just circulate?
Yeah, it's the circling, but I don't know if they can, if y'all can still hear. If y'all can still hear me and hear Williams, say something real quick. If not, I'm gonna try to, after it gets done doing what it's doing, I might have to end it so it don't try to knock this particular live stream off.
Yeah. Nobody saying nothing. I was trying to see what mine was doing, but I ain't want the phone to hang up. 'Cause I'm still on the phone call.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, see, I guess that's their way of trying to knock people out of the live stream. Like, oh, look, this is technical difficulty. See, that's their way of trying to, discourage the message. Like, oh, we're having technical problems. A
Mm-hmm.
multi-trillion-dollar company having technical issues. I believe it not to
Right.
be the truth.
And then they got people 24/7 working around the clock.
Right. I done seen lives where it's just showing like it's set up in traffic, just watching the traffic. It don't never
Mm-hmm.
hiccup at all. It done been on
Yeah.
for weeks. So my little being on for an hour or two is a problem. No,
Mm-mm.
y'all's playing with it.
Yeah. And think about the ones that play that relaxation music and all that shit.
Right.
They never buffer or go out.
Right.
You can listen to that all night long. Damn
Mm-hmm.
rain fall or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if people's not still there. I'm seeing the numbers picking back up. I mean, I don't know if they ain't letting y'all chime in or what's going on, but it's
Hit the
still
like button if they can. If y'all able to hit the like button, that'll let us know somebody out there.
that too. You could do that too.
You know. I know it's Thursday night. They probably getting ready for Mars payday or whatever.
Right.
Everybody trying to rest up for the weekend or.
Okay, my people said they can still hear me, but on my end it keeps spinwheeling. So
Oh.
I don't know. I'll just do it like this. Hey, I'm glad that y'all came in and chimed in. Hey, I'm glad that you put up the likes that you put up. Hopefully on the replay, y'all do that too. Put up them likes if you like it, and comment on the comment section. If you didn't get to comment in the live, you can still comment in the comment section. You know, and we'll be back again. I don't know when, but you heard if you don't listen to this whole speak his piece on a certain issue, even though I don't call him up tonight, and we were speaking on some things. He may have some things he want to get off his mind. And, some of y'all might agree with it, some of you may not. We'll take calls
Exactly.
then too.
I'm just gonna call it a rant. Just going a little rant, small rant or small raid. Just talk about some shit I don't like.
Right, because we
You
all
know.
we all got something in common with that. I don't like that, but hopefully it's something that you could like. If it's in your if it's something about yourself, then that means you could change it. But like outside forces, yeah, we got things like I don't like that. I don't subscribe to that.
Right. It won't be by myself like that. It'll be about other issues, though.
All right,
So, just worldly shit.
but
So,
don't want no dead air. Hey, join us again. Hopefully they let me end this live stream where ain't no issues and it gets to go up and people get to catch it that didn't get a notification. Hey, join us again. Too cool to count. Hey, Williams was up on this joint too. We up out of here.
Peace. We out.